Hey guys, it's Dustin here with another what I sold on eBay video. This is going to be the sales that I have tallied up since Tuesday night. So basically everything after the previous what sold video, Wednesday, and today up until now. Now sales have been a little bit slower since the last video, so we're going to have, I believe it's 13 sales to go through, which isn't a lot to write home about but it is a little bit under 48 hours. And usually the weekends are usually my better time. We had a pretty freaking good weekend and really good Monday, Tuesday. So, there's going to be peaks and valleys in any business, especially on the resale side of things. When you're sourcing unique items like this, there's going to be ebbs and flows. Before I get started, I do want to mention new channel trying to grow. If you don't mind, please hit the like button. It really does help out the channel. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. With that out of the way, we'll start with the first listing here. So my first listing that we sold was this Croft and Barrow purse. That's a Target brand. And as you can guess, it came off a Target pallet. So my wife actually responded to the message of an offer on this. And she countered and they settled at $29.99 free ship. So that's pretty good for a Target purse. I'm pretty happy with it. Moving on, we sold these vintage Rydell ice skates. They're women's skates for $74.99. Free shipping. I want to say it was roughly around the $18 mark to ship, if I can remember correctly from getting those printed off the Rolo printer today, if I remember right. Not terrible. I think I had something around $5 into the pair from the thrift store over at Salvation Army. So good flip. I'm happy. Always happy. And then we had this Pipishell TV mount. I don't even know what TV it's for. Like, if you know kind of thing. Like, I think something in the description of the listing or whatever led to the sale of this. $33.49 free ship. This was a little bit on the expensive side, but we purchased it for $1 on the bin sale. So even with the shipping being expensive, we're still going to come out with a nice $10 profit on a $1 initial investment. So I'm happy with that. We actually have dollar night at the bin sales tonight. I was going to put up some thrifting footage, which I'll get up tomorrow most likely, but just kind of pressed for time as we have to go get ready for that bin sale. So kind of what prompted this what sold video. So if you're looking more at the picking side of things and not the resale side of things, I will have that video tomorrow out to you guys. Picked up the Egg-tastic ceramic microwave egg cooker. This was also a $1 bin sale find, and we sold this for $15.95. Free shipping. So the shipping again was a little bit hefty on this, but I think we're still making $5 at the end of the day. So not too bad on a $1 investment. I mean, it sold and it was super easy to ship. Just threw it in a box and waited and print off the label. This Miracle Thaw, I actually sold this. Ironically, I had already purchased it, but ironically I sold this on another YouTuber's channel. I want to say it was Patriot Picker had sold this Miracle Thaw, and right after, and we forgot to remove the $3 sticker during the photo. I removed it when we shipped. I can't believe that happened, but oops. But that's gone now, so yeah, that's an amateur move. But anyways, he had sold one, and immediately after I watched his sold video, mine sold as well. So $25.99 fast and free on that. And I think I paid, I don't know if I paid the $3 or the $2 on that. That's actually in my moving sale video from about a week or so ago. So pretty quick turnaround actually on that item. This Hershey's chocolate milk maker is brand new in box and sold this for $22.99. And with this, I picked this up at a community yard sale for like $2 or $3. So, and it was a really easy ship, really light. So, I believe, yeah, it even shipped first class. So, pretty cool. I'm happy, as I've been saying repetitively from now on. Greyfriars Bobby is a brand new sealed DVD. Most likely, I picked this up at the estate sale lot that I bought a ton of DVDs at. That again is in one of my videos, one of my earlier videos where I rock it at this estate sale and buy a lot of sealed DVDs. $10.99. Actually, no, this one must be from somewhere else because that lot was all free shipping. This one they did pay $2.80 in shipping, which is how much it costs to ship out media mail. So $10.99 plus $2.80 shipping on that. Rogue Leader, which I think is either a gift or a drop shipper, because they put in instructions not to leave in an invoice or any kind of pricing information. I think it's probably more on the gift side of things. Star Wars Rogue Leader, Rogue Squadron 2 for the GameCube, $9.99, fast and free. It is disc only. It has a case. It's just a generic case, not an actual GameCube case. I played this one and it is a really good game. I just remember my jam being the original Rogue Leader on the Nintendo 64. It was just such a cool game for that console and was so different than a lot of other games that were out for the N64 at the time. So yeah, really cool series. I just happened to play the first one a lot more personally. Then we sold the Omron. It's just a blood pressure cuff monitor deal. I usually find these at thrift stores and everything really cheap. I can't remember what I had into this one. This one specifically only comped out at like $19.99. I think it's just because it's an older model or something. But they always sell. So if you see them and you can pick them up cheap enough, it can be worth it. Sold this 2002 Play Along Care Bear friend with VHS New. So this is another one where I've had this item for a couple months now, and I was watching Tennessee Picker, and he had sold one. Like, I watched this yesterday or something like that, and he sold one. It was the green bear with the shamrock clover or whatever, and same thing though. And he got like $70 for his, and mine sold for the $34.99. What's crazy is this specific bear comped out at that, so I guess this one's just not worth as much as the shamrock shake bear. But yeah, just kind of one of those things. Like I need to start watching more what's sold videos so I can find what's in common that I have on my store, and the next day it'll just sell because that seems to be what's happening. But yeah, still happy with the $34.99. The shipping was a little bit rough. We still are going to eke out a profit on this one, but definitely could have done with getting a little bit more for it, especially for having it for a couple months like that. As I mentioned, we got these lighting control things at the bin sale, the dollar bin sale last week, and I've got $11.49 for this specific one, and they ship super cheap. Like they all go out first class, so we're still making like $4 or $5 on each one of these by the time you factor in fees and shipping. Sold this knee pillow. And I believe this also, Dr. Comfy, came from the dollar bin sale. I don't remember what the shipping was on it, but $19.99. So not too bad. When you have a buck into the item, it gives you a lot of flexibility on price. You guys will have noticed this one in one of my thrifting videos where I go to the Valley thrift store, and that's the one with so much stuff that like there's no way. Even like I've been going to thrift stores forever. It just, I consider myself kind of an expert on the subject, and they have so much stuff and so many people there that I don't think you could ever go through everything. Every visit, you'll always miss something. But yeah, this is these little furniture feet so you don't scratch up your floors. or mess up your furniture. And yeah, $11.99 for those. I have like $2 into these, so not the greatest flip, but selling a lot of smaller stuff over the last couple days, which does kind of suppress the gross some. But we have it, and I got good margins on it, and we still have to list it. I'm looking forward to this weekend, and even more so the holiday season, because we're just listing right now, and we're up to over. I think we just broke 1,300 listings, so I think that's pretty cool. My goal would be that we're at least at 1,500ish by Black Friday. I'm hoping more. But yeah, I think the more we list, the more we're going to sell, obviously. If you don't show it, they don't know it. So that is definitely a priority right now. And I'm super stoked for the future as we just keep growing this store. This is a Chewbacca Sherpa adult size robe, which I sold for $29.99, free shipping. It was like $15 to ship, but the item cost was $0. So that was from the neighbor's house trash out, and we got that for free. The new original fiddle bow, bread knife, and cutting board, sold that for $29.99, and offered free shipping on it, more reasonable, something like $8 or so to ship that out. And I picked this up at the tent sale, which is there's a video of that where I got all the items for, I want to say $30, and this is the second item of that lot that I've sold so far. So a little bit slow, but still getting the money. And I knew this being brand new sealed like this would definitely move. And what's kind of fun is this actually sold with page views 5, so the 5th person to view this listing, and I think I viewed it myself. So the 4th person to view this listing actually decided to pull the trigger. This Spira slicer is a bin sale item that I either picked up for on $5 day or $1 day, and I can't remember which one at the bins. It is open box. I think we just it was an open box from Amazon return, and because that's what the bin sales mainly are. And yeah, this is the only thing we haven't shipped out yet, other than anything else that may have sold while I'm recording. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get that together either today or tomorrow morning. Probably tomorrow morning when I have some more things to ship and just kind of do it all at once. But everything else has already been fulfilled, and it is in the mail. So that's good. It's always nice just to have it all shipped out and done. It's a relief when you don't build up 40, 50 packages that has to be done in one day. It can get very overwhelming. We do like to keep the 1-day handling time on eBay because it gives us that fast and free badging, as you'll notice right here. And when you do that, it gives you a little bit of algorithm boost. And on top of it, the little fast and free badging is a little differentiator that will show under your item or the title when in search. So it's just one more thing to draw somebody's eye and entice them to pick you over your competition. We have tried, and so I was not accepting returns, but we were still getting hit with the obvious item not described returns. Some people lying, unfortunately, on the item not described. And if anybody wants, we had 2 relatively significant returns, and both were handled very poorly by the buyer, and I think one was even fraudulent. I could get into that in another video, perhaps. I definitely don't really have the time to today, but so we've decided to start opening up returns and offering at least 14-day returns where the buyer pays for return shipping. I think that's going to boost us a little bit in the algorithm, and as we go into the holiday season, we'll make more sales, as there'll be people that aren't scared to buy from us because it's a $70 item. I don't know if I want to get stuck with it if it doesn't work or anything like that. Because at the end of the day, I think on eBay, you're still going to get stuck with people making those items not as described claims and all of that. So that's a change that we've made recently. The fast and free was the previous change, as we're kind of shifting more towards what eBay wants us to do and hopefully exchange for boosted sales. And I'll let everybody know how that works. We've also opened up everything to the global shipping program, or almost everything. I haven't made a sale from that yet in the couple days that we've been open to it. But yeah, that way, anybody that wants to actually buy from outside of the US will have that opportunity. I know it can be kind of pricey for them. But yeah, at least I'll have that opportunity to do so. And we will see how that goes. I'm curious to see. It's kind of hard to measure that in a static time. Like, we're on the 12th of November right now. Holiday shopping's really not going to start ramping up till Thanksgiving and beyond. So we're going to ramp up, and we're not really going to know what caused it. Is it going to be the holidays or the other things that we've done? But I want to try to maximize out Q4. I won't go as far as saying I want to try to get into black for this year. I'm still scaling this business, and I don't know. I've been watching a little bit of Daily Refinement. I think he's a great YouTuber. A little bit different style than my videos. He, I think, is more about kind of methodology and everything than like here's how you get down and dirty with it, which is great. I think you really, there's so much to the topic of resale that, you can kind of hit it from all angles. I think something that he recently accomplished is hitting 10,000 active listings on his eBay store. So we've been back into resale. This is not something I'm brand new to, but having the capability to scale it like this, I would say I'm starting to get I'm in some new territory here. But we've been back into eBay for a little over 4 months now. And I'd love to do like a recap of like how that's worked when it comes to like our sales data and everything. But I don't want to just shoot out a number right now without context. But we're at 1,300 listings already. That's both my wife and I listing and trying to get up as much as we possibly can. I'd like to hit what he's hit. I think the 10,000 listing eBay store is a very admirable goal. I mean, we're kind of handling it 1,000. I'm thinking in my head more, 100 at a time, but maybe I should be thinking 1,000 at a time, like as milestones. But obviously, as I mentioned before, the more you list, the more chances you have to sell. If you don't show it, they don't know it. So that's where we are when it comes to our listing goals and endeavors. So with that, guys, I really do appreciate everybody that's been coming out and watching. It's really crazy, to be making content and have, people be able to, appreciate it and enjoy it. It's definitely something that makes me happy to have happen, especially being such a new channel. Something I would ask though, again, like I did in the beginning of the video, if you haven't liked the video, please do so. Also, please consider subscribing. If I haven't earned your subscription yet, totally cool. Maybe you'll see my video in the recommended feed again in the future, or watch a couple more, whatever, and then make that determination. I get it. But yeah, with that, I'm going to get out of here, guys. I got to get ready for the dollar days at the bin sales and go ahead and get this video uploaded. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks.